Hello and welcome to another episode of The Electric Norwegian. I'm Mats and this is Robert.
Hello people, I'm back.
Today I am wearing a appropriate t-shirt. This is a Model Y. I tested one last year, but this is from Berlin. So, and I was actually, it didn't leave West Berlin because this is from the old East, I think. We're not going to primarily test the cars too much today, so much as the suspension, because so many people have been saying that the suspension in the German-built Y is better. And I've been talking about it for years, so yeah. Apart from that, it is same thing as before, except the seats. This is longer and we have some proper side support this time. That's nice. Other than that, it's mostly the same car. This is the new Ryzen thing. Yeah, it's quicker than what I have, but it's not exactly, it's not gonna revolutionize anything, so yeah. Double glazing front and back this time. Seats you can adjust there and there. And even me sitting behind myself, I mean, I can literally wear a hat in here. And we got the passenger shelf, big wide armrest with cup holders, and boobies in the cup holders so you keep things from rattling around, which is nice. Oop. Carbon lip. And a huge well in the back. And the wonderful Uber turbines with the red calipers, of course. I must say I do really like this car. I liked the Y the first time, and well, if I hadn't been so damn pleased with my Model 3, I might actually have considered
Oh my god.
buying one.
Oh.
I also think they have improved the sound of the doors. They're less
It's more
clunky now.
European.
Yeah, this entire car is actually more European. What do you think so far?
Well, as you say, the side supports are decent, and I was taking the seat back now, and I thought it was never stop because well, I think I'm almost in the back seat.
No, there's plenty of space.
Okay.
Oh, I like this thing. The power of it. Oh no, it's a smoker in front of us. It's an old diesel, which it really isn't. It's just black smoke billowing out of it. Ugh. It's just the way the power delivery and the suspension. That would have been the joint in the asphalt. That's a typical weak point of the Tesla suspension historically. Also today actually was launched the news that the rear-wheel drive version of the Model Y is coming to Europe. It will start at 519,000 Norwegian kroner. So you have 590 for that, 560 for the long range, and around 600 for this. 600,000 for this car. That's around, I think, a bit less than the top model of the Toyota BZ4X costs. This is much bigger, much roomier, much more power, much more range, and charges faster. This is a truly awful road, as you can see. It's broken and it's full of potholes and cracks.
Shall we take over here because it was a lot of traffic there?
Okay. And the road is wheelie and broken by the frost and stuff, so it's sort of full of waves, if I can say that. But this just floats all over it. This is a demo car, by the way, from Salzburg. And the car is a rattle somewhere in the back. But of course, before we start complaining, so did the Porsche Taycan have that we tested a few years back. So, yeah. And that costs about twice as much as this thing. More than that, actually, with the options. I think it is quieter, a bit quieter, and I did not check the tires. It's probably Pirellis, I think, because that seems to be what Tesla's gone with lately. But the suspension does seem a little bit more docile. Sound system in there, it's so good. I mean, one thing is the bass, and now they finally did a while ago. The subwoofer got its own setting in the equalizer, so we can actually adjust things properly. But the detail and the crispness of the mids and the highs, and it's just really well sorted. It's not quite as good as the Burmeisters of the world, but it's not that, considering this car's price. Since this car got a charge, we've had a consumption of 176 watt hours. And the running consumption on the energy graph is 164. It might seem a little bit high, but considering that this is a performance car with big fat tires on it, mind you, it still estimates a range of 387, around 400 kilometers. Well, we're at 81%, by the way. So that's not bad. Not at all, in fact. Not one bit. Same seat as I have, but the added side bolstering keeps you a little bit more planted. Because the seats in the Model 3 and the Model Y so far has been a slight disaster. The most sporty car they have, and it's just sloppy, to be perfectly honest. And they needed the Germans to fix that as well. Seemingly. Probably not, but yeah.
Except that it has a little bit better side support and it's a little bit higher. It's like a Model 3.
Yeah, that's true. This has the rear casting, by the way. They've taken the entire rear assembly of the car, which was 170 parts or so, I think, and made it into one part. So they reduced their welding robots and stuff with 40%, which means it's cheaper to produce, which means they're making more money, and which also means they can make the car quicker. This car is made. They make these cars quicker than anything VW ever managed to do, which is impressive considering that one has been in production in 80 years and the other hasn't. You don't really notice the speed in here, which is slightly scary considering that if you sneeze, you're just adding 20 kilometers to your speed. The way this thing the speed is just fabulous. Even on the rolling throttle, it's just so smooth. But of course, so is a BMW. It's quiet in here, considering the wheel size. There's a bit of wind noise. There's a bit too much noise from the outside, which is a bit strange. But it's not that bad. It's not like deafening or anything. Been in worse cars. As I said before, I think this Volvo C40 was noisier than this. Actually. Mostly because the XC40 I remember as being very quiet. But that's a few years back, so it might be wrong. Apart from the slightly annoying rattle in the back. That said, I have a rattle in the back of my car, as I think it's in the back seat. So now we're in a tunnel. Still doing bad here, but before this, this part of the road was actually resurfaced not that long ago. It's a bit more stiff now, a bit more, but it's still not crashing, and that's the point. Right, that wasn't electric. That was a Ferrari. This is a performance model after all, but I think they've really done something, and it's more compliant. As you said in the beginning, it's more European. And I like this thing. Oh, the new rear-wheel drive version will have a range of 430 kilometers. Considering it's a crossover, that's not bad at all. Even though this 53,000 euros, I don't think that is half bad. Let's test the off-road abilities of this thing. I'm going to try and get down to the water side there without crashing. Oh yes, it's just riding along quite nicely. Even those bumps it handled rather wonderfully. Hooray! I've actually never been there ever. I've driven across this bridge a million times. I've never been down there before. It's going to be a nice spot for some pictures, I think. To be a 2-ton car, it's surprisingly little lean in it as well. It really isn't much at all. Yep, it stays pretty flat. I also think the steering in this is, I don't know, it just communicates a little bit better to me. Which is odd, considering it's probably the same system I have in my car, but whatever. Try lying down it now, and it does really work rather well. I don't know exactly the ground clearance of this, but it worked just fine. To conclude then, it's a good car. Oh, and the mirrors, there's big mirrors on this thing. It's probably partly why you have a bit of wind noise in it. Cut down on the mirror sides. You don't need to, because it's nice to have big mirrors, but you know, yeah. It's a Model Y. It's just a little bit better. And these seats, it's a big, nice thing. And the sound system and the suspension. Oh, this suspension on my car, but it's brilliant. Actually. Do you have anything you want to add?
No.
You've been sleeping, so I guess the car is comfortable then.
Yeah. Can we buy it?
It's a running consumption of 159 and an average of 165 since the last charge. I don't think that's bad at all. Given we got it with 80%, I'd imagine someone's been out in it before today. So even though this very rough surface here, it's not bad at all. My old long range would have been all awful over there. So if you want a performance crossover, then this, price-wise, I don't really think this has very much competition.
No.
The BMWs cost a lot more, the Audis cost a lot more. BYD can compete with this, but that's more comfort-oriented product. And it's bigger. It's a lot bigger, actually. So yeah, I think that's it.
MG.
Yes, but that doesn't. This is a different place when it comes to handling. So is it the GTX ID4, which we haven't driven, but you know, we're gonna test the Skoda variant of that at some point.
Yeah, we are also gonna test the Cobra.
Yeah, and the Renault Megane. Not Megane. Is it Megane?
Yeah, Megane E-Tech.
Exactly. Yes. So we have some things going on. Back again in business after summer. Been a bit delayed, but that's how it is sometimes. So thanks for watching. Take care, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.